In this video, we're diving into a topic no traveler can afford to ignore: the dreaded TSA line at the airport. Viewcation presents the worst TSA line mistakes that will ruin your vacation. Arriving unprepared. As you set out on your vacation, the first thing you need to focus on is arriving at the airport fully prepared. Don't just toss your important documents into your suitcase without a second thought. Make sure to have your boarding pass and a proper form of ID easily accessible, especially if you're traveling internationally when a passport becomes mandatory. It's a good practice to check the expiration date of your passport and the specific validity requirements of your destination country to avoid any hitches. Consulting the official website of your destination will give you insights into the necessary travel documents. Not giving yourself enough time. When it comes to airport travels, time is of the essence. Jessica Mail from TSA's Great Lakes region highlights the importance of allotting yourself sufficient time to navigate through the airport without any hurry. As the number of passengers has surged, the time taken for the screening process has also increased. So ensure that you arrive at least 2 or 3 hours before your flight to have a smooth and stress-free security check. Skipping TSA PreCheck. If you're someone who flies more than a couple of times a year, it's beneficial to consider investing in TSA PreCheck. This program not only saves you time, but also offers a hassle-free screening process. Eligible travelers can enjoy the luxury of not removing shoes, belts, or taking out laptops and travel-size liquids from their carry-on luggage. Plus, children below 12 years can accompany an eligible guardian or parent in the TSA PreCheck lane, making family travel much easier. Packing without a strategy. Having a clear packing strategy can be a lifesaver at the airport. Keeping your essential documents like boarding pass, ID, passport, and phone within easy reach can prevent frantic searches at the security checkpoint. And packing your liquids together in a transparent, easy-to-access bag and organizing your electronics in a way that they can be quickly packed and unpacked will save you time and effort. Dressing inappropriately for travel. Dressing comfortably can be a game changer, especially when you're going through security checks. If you haven't opted for TSA PreCheck, prepare to remove your outerwear, shoes, and belt during the security check. To make this process less cumbersome, wear shoes that are easy to take off and avoid footwear with multiple straps or laces. Packing prohibited items. It might seem like common sense, but a significant number of travelers end up packing items that are not allowed. This mistake not only slows down the screening process, but can also land you in trouble. So make a point to pack only permitted items in your carry-on luggage to ensure a smooth journey through the security line. Not utilizing TSA resources. Before you start packing, it's advisable to check the TSA website or the My TSA app to understand the rules about what items are permitted in your carry-on or checked bags. In case of doubts, you can reach out to TSA through Twitter or Facebook Messenger to get clarity on where to pack a particular item, making your security check a breeze. Neglecting personal hygiene. In times where health and safety are paramount, neglecting personal hygiene can be a grave mistake. Not only is it considerate to maintain a basic level of cleanliness when you're in close quarters with others, but it might also help you avoid unnecessary attention or delays at the security checkpoint. Ensure to follow the recommended hygiene practices, including wearing a mask properly, to make your journey smoother. Ignoring instructions from TSA agents. When you're at the TSA line, ignoring the instructions given by TSA agents can lead to confusion and delays. TSA agents are there to facilitate a smooth flow of the security process. Following their guidelines promptly can help you and fellow travelers get through the line faster without any hassle. Overstuffing your carry-on bag. Packing your carry-on bag to the brim might seem like a good idea to have everything handy, but it can cause delays at the security checkpoint. An overstuffed bag can make it difficult for the security agents to screen your belongings efficiently. Try to pack only the essentials in your carry-on, making it easier for TSA agents to do their job and helping you get to your gate faster. Engaging in unnecessary conversations. Engaging in lengthy conversations or debates with fellow passengers or TSA agents can be a time waster and might disturb the flow of the line. While it's completely fine to make small talk, try to avoid deep discussions or disputes that could hold up the line and potentially spoil the beginning of your vacation. Not keeping track of your belongings. Once you've passed through the scanner, it's vital to collect all of your belongings swiftly. Leaving items behind not only creates confusion, but can also result in the loss of your valuable items. Always do a quick check to ensure you haven't left anything in the trays or bins before moving away from the security area. Wearing complicated clothing. While it's necessary to dress comfortably, wearing outfits with complex fastenings or accessories can slow you down during the security check. Avoid clothing with a lot of zippers, metal parts, or intricate details that might take time to remove and put back on. Opt for simple and comfortable outfits to make the security process more streamlined. Using electronic devices in line. Using your phone or other electronic devices while in the TSA line can be distracting and slow down the process. It's better to keep your devices stowed away until you've cleared security to avoid any delays and ensure a smooth flow through the TSA line. Forgetting to remove items from pockets. While in the haste to get through the security checkpoint, many people forget to remove items from their pockets. It's essential to empty all pockets before reaching the scanner to avoid any delay. Items like keys, coins, or phones in your pockets can trigger the alarms, causing unnecessary delays. Not informing TSA about medical conditions or implants. Before you reach the screening process, it's essential to inform the TSA agents if you have any medical conditions or implants that might affect the screening process. Informing them in advance can help in getting a smoother and faster screening without any awkward situations. Failing to supervise children. Traveling with kids can be chaotic. However, not keeping a close eye on them during the TSA screening process can cause delays and create stress for everyone involved. Make sure to supervise children closely to ensure they follow the instructions and go through the screening process without any hiccups. Neglecting to research carry-on food regulations. People often pack snacks or meals for the journey without researching the regulations regarding carrying food items through security. It's beneficial to be aware of what food items are allowed in your carry-on luggage to avoid having to discard them at the security checkpoint. Using unapproved forms of identification. At the TSA line, using unapproved or expired forms of identification can be a serious roadblock. Ensure that you carry approved, valid ID to avoid any complications during the verification process. Being unaware of your airline's specific policies. Different airlines might have specific policies regarding luggage and other procedures. Not being aware of your airline's particular policies can lead to unexpected issues at the TSA line. Now it's time to hear from you. Do you have any personal hacks or tips that we should know about? Let us know in the comments section below.